This game is brought to you by Thompson's Moving and Storage, a Wednesday night at the Forum in a collision course with two teams in the moment of impact, all too familiar with each other. A couple of championship games and an overtime thriller later, the Max and Majors are ready to establish another edition of a rivalry here on a Wednesday night from the Halifax Forum. The last time these two teams met, the Halifax Max took a championship game in Moncton at the Monctonian en route to a championship as they avenged that. And the Majors were looking to avenge a championship loss from last season right here at the Forum. And sandwiched in between there was an overtime thriller that the Max took 3-2, so they're looking to snap a three-game skid against this Halifax team, but it won't be an easy task. 18-0 coming into this one after a win over the weekend, but they're tied for first, 3 games in hand for the Max, but the Majors looking to take that number 1 seed despite those games in hand. And tonight should be a doozy. We're in for a treat here. Wednesday night, lone game on the slate. We are ready to get underway here from the Halifax Forum, a storied building, a storied rivalry, a classic matchup here. And we are off and ready to go as that one's one back. Picked up here, Logan Trewin. Chasing that one, fires that one off the boards. Trewin's got 24 points. A high for a lot of teams with defensemen as Serhando makes the save. They score! Guinness off the rebound, off the carom. And it's 1-0 for the Max here early. Number 9 on the season for Jack Guinness, and he ties Lawrence Williams for the defense lead in points. Just 17 seconds in, the Max gained the early advantage off the stick of Jack Guinness. So just a bit of a tough bounce. Jared Serhando starting in goal tonight for the Majors. A 9-2-0 record with a 2.23 goals against. Let's shot number 2 in there. And Guinness has the Max off and running here. Early advantage, and it's a team that you don't want to fall behind early. They can certainly crack down defensively. But now the Majors behind the 8 ball looking to make something happen. They'll pick that one up. Take that one right back. Skating that one ahead, they have the leading scorer in the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League in Ethan Fraser. As that one's picked up, played across. Plays that one right back, taking a fall. There was the Weeks defender, picked up by the Max. Centers out in front, Welsh scores! A couple of quick strikes and the Max lead 2-0, 55 seconds in. And once again, it's that second-year connection that comes up big for the Max. River Welsh buries it on the backhand past Serhando. And the Majors haven't even had any offensive zone time, and they find 2 in the back of their net. That one's picked up. The Max came down from a 2-0 deficit back in November against the Majors out in Pictou. They won that game in overtime, a dazzling overtime winner from Will Scheer. We'll see if the Majors can flip the script here tonight as that one's centered out in front. Picked up now, love it, chops at that one. Goes wide of Serhando. Up top, Guinness, across for Trewin. Here's Logan Trewin, down to the goal line, trying to center that one in front, and Serhando, he's going to cover that one up and not take any chances, just trying to settle this one down. But two teams all familiar with each other in each other's game coming into this one. Of the top 10 scorers in the league right now, 5 of them playing in this contest tonight. Of the top 10 defense scorers, 6 of them are out there tonight as well. The goaltending matchup, Jared Serhando taking on Chandler Bell. Chandler Bell with a perfect 9-0 record coming into this one. A dazzling .949 save percentage. As Breen fires that one goes wide, so the Max have gotten the start that they wanted. We'll see if the Majors can respond here. Works that one up over the line, takes a shot up high on Bell. And that one will be stopped up. Face-off coming out to the right of Chandler Bell. One back here by the Max. Picks up, centers out in front. Croft is in, a backhand, he scores! Backhand roof and that lead's cut in half. Majors respond, 3 goals in the first minute 54. What a start to this one. So Jaden Croft got the feed there as they forced the turnover in the offensive zone. As that one's going to be sent all the way back in. Here's Serhando. Suds, historically the Majors have had success against Chandler Bell. If you rewind to game 1 of the championship series last year, they scored 4 on him. That was one of the only times he allowed more than 3 goals against all season. And they're going to look to keep that up here against a stingy Max defense as Liver sends that one down. Icing waved off. Serhando trying to ring that one around. He's going to get back into his cage. Battle for it here in the corner. Shearer takes a shot at Karam's out in front. A rebound is loose off the outside of the net. That one's going to pop back in front. Serhando got a piece of it, and that one gets cleared up off the glass and out as Treewin settles it down. Up for Guinness. Majors wanted to change, not going to get it, but that one's going to be settled right down here by Jack Cameron. Here comes Cameron. Skating that one ahead, activating in from the point. Guinness takes it the other way off the turnover. Jack Guinness shoots, stopped by Serhando, and he'll hop on that one and stop the danger, but a little collision afterwards as MJ Bottomley took a whack after the whistle. No love lost between these two teams here. Collected, here's the Majors. Coming back the other way, that one's going to miss the mark, and it goes all the way down here, but icing waved off. Played off here by Nate Kidd. Kidd giving that one back. Trying to swing that one up the wall. Back up top, McKenzie plays it across, takes a shot on Bell, a rebound in front, a little whack after the whistle, and getting a little shove there from Treewin as he's going to clear the chaos from out in front of his goalie. And the faceoff will come out to his right. So all sorts of chaos, and you can see what the game plan is here for the Majors. It's all about wreaking havoc in front of Chandler Bell, goalie under 6 feet. It's easy to create that traffic and damage that line of sight. That's what they're going to have to do here as Williams fires that one in. It's waved off. Bell will play it off. Here's Guinness. Jax Guinness sends that one up, and Odell got a piece of it and settled that one down so it didn't go all the way for icing. Serhando will glove it down. Plays that one off for Nicholas Burcham. Burcham up the wall, finds the outlet, almost hit his man there. Guinness gets that one and will fire it right back in. Here's Burcham. Playing that one ahead. Up over center, now over the blue line, works it through, takes a shot out into the near corner. Collected by Guinness. He'll look to skate that one up. He's seen an awful lot of ice time here in the first 4. Here's Guinness, walks in, drops it back for Lovett. Gives that one off here for Fleming. Taken away, Frazier collides with Fleming. Here's Eli Swain, back the other way, drops it off. Down low, takes a shot. That one stopped and he comes crashing into the net. That's Frazier as he comes pulling through, knocking the net off his moorings. And that'll draw a face-off here, deep in the Halifax zone. So coming into this game, Serhando with a 9-2-0 record at 2.23 goals against, 923 save percentage. Top 2 teams in the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League. Tied in the standings, Max with 3 games in hand. But nonetheless, a little more visually appealing when you're at the top of the standings, and Weeks have a chance to head into the break, albeit with still a few weeks left as Croft takes a shot. looking to take that number 1 seed and head into the holidays on top. Here's Lovett. Tried to get it back the other way, while the Macs look to extend that winning streak to 19. That's back up. Creelman throws that one across. That one's collected. Back the other way now. Plays that one back. Fires that one up off the boards. Plays it across. Here's Haverstock. Works that one in. Battle for it here along the wall. Taking a shot there was McKay on the doorstep. Bertram sends that one down low. Cooper Strong battling here. Taken back the other way. So settling a little into the styles here as Weeks finding their groove. Trailing 2-1 here early. And that one ends up in the bench. How to play heads up. Assistant coach Tony McCarthy has to dodge out of the way. Sends that one all the way down. Icing waved off. Back up. Here's Guinness. Looking for a shot through traffic. Finds his man there. Tried to get a redirection through. But it gets stopped up. Back the other way now. Here comes Sim. Plays that one ahead, and that one's just out of the reach now, and a penalty on the way. We'll see who's getting the gate here. A hard collision. We'll see who's ultimately getting that one here. Will Shearer hanging out there. So it's going to be a Thompson's moving and storage penalty kill coming up here for the Macs. Number 1 in the league. And meanwhile, the Majors sitting number 1 in the league in power play. So best on best here on special teams. And it has enough staying power to potentially be a deciding factor here tonight as Bertram holds the line. Bertram off for Fraser. Down low on the goal line. Centers it out in front. Sends it just wide. As McKenzie crashes into Bell. And they'll get the stop here at the 13-minute mark. Here of period number 1. Up for Bertram, plays it across. Fraser, down low onto the goal line, right back for Fraser. Gets it back up top, Bertram cutting through. Bertram tries to get a shot there, puck on his stick like glue. Almost got bullied off the puck there by Fleming, and a nifty little move. Backhands that one down the distance as Serhando will plays it off. Fleming intercepts that one. Dogging the defense with all that pressure. Here's McKenzie, gives that one off here for Fraser. Here's Ethan Fraser setting that one down low. Backhand up here. Here's Bertram. Sends that one up, trying to cut to the outside. Doesn't find a lane. That one's going to be sent up and airmailed down. That one's collected back the other way now. Here's Williams. Taken right back. River Welsh racing for it there, but Swain with the wheels to cut him off. He gets taken out by Welsh. Majors wanted a call. They're not going to get it. Dropping that one off was Jack Cameron. Williams plays that one off here for Ewan Sim. Williams racing for it, but Sullivan's going to come away with it. Here's Sullivan, one of the top penalty killers here for the Max, looking to turn that one into a bit of a even strength moment, as that one's going to come right back the other way. Plays it up here for Lovett. He plays that one. He'll fire that one in. Minute 45 left on that double minor. Played ahead now. Here comes Kidd. Works it in over the blue line. Into the middle. Drops it off. Kidd with a shot there up high on Bell. That one's going to be stopped up. And that one comes back the other way as that one's sent down the distance. So we approach the midway mark here of period number 1. Here's McKenzie. He'll play that one ahead. Played across. Pugsley. Cole Pugsley over the line. Doesn't get much further than that, but Fraser sends that one in, and that one ends up over the boards out of play here with 10-12 to go and 1:03 left on that penalty kill. So that's what the Max do. They force your hand up top. And as you saw there moments ago from Sam Fleming, just forcing a turnover, getting it down ice, and just being relentless on the forecheck, especially when shorthanded. Buys your killers valuable seconds, can get you a change, and it can make all the difference. As that one's back up for Bircham. Here's Bircham. Drops it off. Fraser sifts one through. Stopped the rebound in front there, and that one gets cleared away. And that one stays in somehow as McKenzie held the line, and that one comes right back up. Collected here by the Max. Fired up all the way down the distance as Fleming will give that one chase. Here's McKenzie. Plays it up. Gavin Suds flips that one up off the glass and all the way down. McKenzie. Plays it up. Croft fires that one off the boards. Trying to send that one through and no one there for it. McIntosh. Loses the battle there. That one's picked up. Here's Fleming firing that one. Up off there. Croft, and can't quite get that one through. Cameron plays that one back. Getting that one up here from Tyler Sullivan. Guinish works that one ahead. McKay. Loses the battle there is Guinish. We'll play that one back. Here's Breen. He's going to skate that one ahead up to center, and we'll fire that one in. Less than 9 minutes to go here in period number 1. A successful double minor penalty kill here for the Max. Leading 2-1 as McIntosh plays that one off the outside of the net. Here's Cameron. Up here for Tanner. Tanner playing that one ahead now. Here they come back the other way, and Tanner got his stick lifted last moment there. Got hooked a little bit. No call on that one as that one's going to be fired off the boards. Down the distance here for McKenzie. Plays it here. Tanner couldn't handle the pass, but it's going to be dropped off here as Lawrence Williams will backhand that one in. Firing that one up off the wall. That was Blake Boutlier. And that one comes right back. Collected, fires that one up. Stolen away here as Sim blocks the clearance. Back the other way now. Here comes Will Shearer. Top unit out there for the Max. He's got Bottomley with him. Drops it, and that one flips down into the near corner. Heavy collision there. That one comes right back. Here's Nicholas McKenzie. Works that one over the line. McKenzie takes a shot. Bell flashes the leather. And that will bring us down to our mid-period break. 7:32 to go. Max lead 2-1. We'll be right back.
My McDonald's Rewards gets you breakfast before work, free fries at lunch, for the friend who said they didn't want any, and whatever a meal is at this hour. Join My McDonald's Rewards to get free McDs.
Remove dirt, grease, and debris with a high-pressure, environmentally friendly wash from The Big Wash. With over 20 years' experience, the Big Wash can tackle any job, from heavy industrial equipment and truck fleets to residential buildings and parking lots. Plus, they do boats, patios, and graffiti removal. Locally owned and operated, fully insured, and working year-round 24/7. The Big Wash, 70 Crane Lake Drive, Bears Lake. Online at thebigwash.ca.
.7:32 to go here in period number one, and a face-off out to the left of Chandler Bell. And it's been a bit of action both ways. Both teams have gotten their chances. 2-1 is the score. You're listening to High Button Sports here from the Halifax Forum, a Wednesday night lone game on the slate. All eyes on this one here. And a classic matchup here, a rematch of last year's epic 5-game series that ended with a title right here at the Forum. And adding another chapter to that one, these two teams clashed in the finals of the Monctonian, a 4-1 win for the Max. So the Majors looking to flip the script. Still lots of time left in the season here. But we know what these two teams aspire to be. And for them, it's all about one thing, and it's all about winning that championship and winning that last game of the season. And both teams have made the strides to position themselves maybe on a collision course to meet there down the line. But certainly a measuring stick game for both teams here. As that one's sent up and down the ice. That one goes down the distance, and that'll be an icing here with 7:01 to go. Here in period number one. And what a start to this one. Guinness got the ball rolling, and River Welsh netted another one. 55 seconds in, the Max led 2-0. But then a quick strike back from the Weeks Majors, and we're all back to even. Fires that one off the boards. Here's Swain. Croft takes a big hit from behind there. Jab, but no call. Welsh, he's got men with him. That one's up. Here's Swain. Defender coming off the bench. Swain off the rush, pulls a move, centers that one in front. Couldn't get a stick on that one. Creelman knocking his man down. They wanted the interference call. They won't get it, though. Uzochukwu plays that one ahead. Will Shearer plays it up. Serhando makes the stop. Will cover it up. 6:19 to go, and ever since that burst of offense that got us rolling here, not much doing otherwise. With a face-off here out to the left of Serhando. Picked up now, back the other way. Here's Tanner, skates that one up over the line. Takes that one right back. Here's Lovett. Ian Lovett skates that one up over center. Tried to take that one over the blue line. Lovett knocked down out of the air by Fleming. Not ice stick, and Fleming fires that one just over the net. That one would have been on the highlight reel. That one's passed up. Fleming tries to drop it back for Sullivan. Breen got his stick lift there, but he's going to win it back. Breen passed up for Burcham. Met with some resistance. Fleming turns it over. Here's Pugsley. Pugsley walks in, takes a shot. That one's going to hit his skate and go down into the corner. Tried to ring that one around, but that one came right back for Pugsley. Swung up here for Fleming. Here's Sam Fleming. Sends that one back in. Picked up now, here's Evan Liver. Back the other way, walks in, shoots, and that one's going to be steered aside. Comes back the other way now, skating ahead with it. Works it in, walks through, takes a shot there. That one ends up out of play there. That one comes back the other way. Here's Bertram. Centers that one in front. Here's Serhando. Back the other way now, skating up with it. Works it in, and Bell will steer that one aside. Passes that one up now. Back the other way. Max will pick that one up and take it back. Sends that one up. Here's Croft. Works that one back in, walks in, shoots, and that one's going to be steered aside. Chipped ahead. Works that one back in. We're going to center that one there. That one comes right back. Here's Cameron. Skates that one up over center. Now over the blue line. Works it through. Collected, Nate McKay. Trying to walk in. That one's going to be flipped up. Cooper Strong. Stopped up at center ice. Here's Breen. Down into the far side here, Suds. That one's going to get knocked down by Bertram, and that one's going to be steered aside now. Creelman fires that one off the boards. Here's McKay. Nate McKay up for Haverstock. Haverstock takes it in over the line. That one's going to be blocked up. Taken back the other way now. 3 minutes to go here in period one. McKay knocks that one down. That one's going to be collected now. Here's Breen. Breen will get that one fired in just out to the left here of Serhando. Tried to send that one up for McKenzie. That one stopped up. He'll settle it down. Swain takes a big hit in open ice there. And the Max recover, flipping that one up off the glass. That one's back the other way now. Works it in. Here's Bertram. Sullivan. Up here for Tanner. Tanner looking to center that one out in front, and that one comes free. Flipped up and down the ice. Tyler Sullivan settles it down, up off the boards. Pugsley for Bertram, fires that one in, glove down by Bell, and he's going to opt to hold on to it, cover it up. With exactly 2 minutes to go here in period number one, a wild first period, down to the final 2 minutes. And I'm sure the Majors will love to tie this one up before we head to the rooms. Face-off out here to the left of Bell. Picked up, sent down the ice. That'll fire it right off the boards. Here's Sullivan. That's right back. That one's going to be centered. Collected now. Back the other way. Trying to chip it ahead. Here's Kidd. Skates that one up over the line. Nate Kidd gets that one stolen away. Back the other way now. Flipped up and just out of the reach of Fleming. But that one's going to be blown down. And that one will be an offside here. Charged to the Max with 1:32, 92 seconds to go here in period number one. Not a lot in the way of penalties. Just the double minor to Will Shearer. A successful kill by the best penalty kill in the conference. That one's going to be played ahead. Guinness will chase that one back. Here's Jack Skinnish. Works that one in, plays it up for Sullivan. Fleming plays that one ahead. Cameron drops it off. Back the other way. Here comes Croft now. Guinness steals it away, trying to center that one with Sullivan. A foot race for it now, and almost coming away with that one was Frazier. Played up here for Sullivan. Last minute here in period number one. Pace picking up just a little bit. Here's Sullivan. Here's Suds, takes a shot there as he gave that one off for Creelman, who fired that one, and that one's going to be gloved down with 45 seconds to go. Some pleasantries being exchanged in behind the net. Face off here out to the left. One's one back. Weeks trying to get that one up over the line. He'll play it back. Picked up now. Back the other way. Here comes Cohen Tanner. Tried to work it over the line. He got stopped up. Into the middle. Taken away now. 2-on-1. Tried to play that one across there for Jack Cameron. Back the other way. Guinness plays it up for Creelman. Works that in over the line. Taken away now. Here's Bottomley. Works it down. Chipped ahead. Creelman across for Suds. Into the middle. Shearer with a shot through traffic there. Sorhando tracks it through. Makes the stop. With 11 seconds to go in the frame. And since those 2 goals in the first minute, Sorhando has settled in nicely. But it's been largely the Majors controlling the pace of play since that moment. It's played into the middle, picked up, flipped up and out. As that'll go down the distance. Not enough for icing as Bell will play that one for Suds. And that will do it. End of period number 1. Max strike first twice in the first minute. Majors get one back, but we head into the first intermission. 2-1 is the score here for the Max. We'll be right back here for period number 2. Welcome back, everybody. Period number 2 ready to get underway. You're listening to High Button Sports Wednesday Night Hockey here from the Halifax Forum, and it was the Max who got the ball rolling early with a pair of goals in the first 55 seconds, courtesy of Jack Skinnish and River Welsh, but the Majors got it right back on a backhand roof up over the shoulder of Chandler Bell, and that's the offense that we have in this one. That one sent right back around. Picked up, fires that one up off the boards, comes back the other way. Here's Fraser. He's got Croft with him. Fraser up for Croft. Play is onside. Croft looking to center that one. Croft looking for it. On the doorstep is Fraser in front, and a pad save as Bell sprawls across. He takes a fall, but he makes the stop as Bottomley looking to respond the other way. Shearer loses the battle, up for Fraser. Finds Croft. End of a long shift. Jaden Croft fires that one down, and instead of attacking, they'll take the line change, and now a penalty on the way. Will Shearer going to head off for Slash, his second penalty of the game, and another Thompson's moving end storage penalty kill on the way here for the Max. Just a minute 3 into the period. Successful on their first go round on the penalty kill, sitting at 91% success rate. Went down a man this season. Now the Majors have a glorious opportunity here to try to knot this game back up at 2. Trying to keep it a 1-goal lead is the Max. Here's Cameron. Works that back. Up top, drops it back. Up top, Cameron finds his man, takes a shot there. That one hits Bell, ends up in the netting, out of play. And that one will be stopped. Minute 16 in. Opportunity for the Majors, and you can see them trying to attack from the perimeter, and that's not going to work against this Max team. You really got to find your way into the middle, and if you could do that, you might have good success. That one's collected. Back up Cameron, facilitates that one. Cameron gets it back, plays it off. Sim into the slot there, takes a shot, a rebound in front, they score. It's a tie game. It's a power play goal for the Weeks Majors. And it's a brand new hockey game. Eli Swain with the marker. They found themselves in a tough spot off the hop here on the road, but they found a way back in back-to-back goals. They tie this one back at 2. And we are off and running here, and the Max now looking for a response. Back the other way, walks in, shoots on the doorstep, they score, they get it right back. Max back on top. Right back the other way, Carter Odell answers the bell. And the Max are back ahead, 3-2. Croft plays it back for Sullivan, gets that one right back. Here's Sullivan. Works that back the other way now, skates it up. All the way down, swings that one around the boards. Tyler Sullivan takes a shot, almost gets a redirection through as Croft was on the doorstep looking to pull back to even. Creelman offers partner Suds. Taking that one right back. That one's collected. Here's Creelman. Max captain will look to skate that one ahead. Up for River Welsh. Over the line, Welsh. Works that one back in. Fraser around the boards. Creelman meets his match there, but that one comes up to the line, and Odell will ring that one right back around. Croft settles it. Gives that one up here for Jack Cameron. Here comes Cameron. Works that in over the line. Trying to center that one. Cameron takes a fall. Ethan Fraser collects. Down for Creelman. Swain on the doorstep there. Stopped by Bell, and that one pops out and will be cleared away. Passes that one ahead. Trewin works it back. Here's Williams. Passes that one ahead. Here's Eli Swain. He loses the handle on it. Swain now centers that one, but that one's going to be stolen away here by Sullivan as that one's thrown into no man's land. That one goes all the way down a foot race, and that one will be an icing. Charge to the max here with 17 minutes to go here in period number 2. Here's Kidd. Works that one down. That one's going to be poked ahead now. Back the other way. Here's Sullivan. Works that over the line, and a big hit at the line by Nicholas Bircham. Knocks down Sullivan. As that one's going to be passed ahead. Williams passes that one up. Creelman here for Fleming. Fleming takes a big hit there, so the Majors ramping up that physicality. Looking for a spark. Bircham plays that one there, gives that one right back. Here's Tanner. Cohen Tanner up for McIntosh. Lawrence Williams fires that one off the boards. Meets Tanner. Guinness takes a fall there, but he manages to get that one out as strong. Couldn't win the battle. Couldn't muscle his way through. Here's Tanner. Plays that one across. Chipped ahead now. Just out of the reach of McIntosh. Sends that one up the wall now. Back the other way. Here come the Macs. They have numbers. They're going to play that one up, and that one's all the way down. Here's Tanner trying to work it ahead. Taken away now. Haverstock. Fires that one up off the back wall. Sullivan sends that one up the boards. Comes right back. McKenzie drops it back over the line now, and that one's going to be blown down for the offside. And that one comes back just outside the line right before the 5-minute mark of the period. So bang, bang. A couple of quick strikes here to start period number 2. Majors tie it up. Macs get it right back. That's just the type of game we find ourselves in here tonight. Macs led 2-0. It was 2-2. Now they're ahead 3-2. As Frazier tags up and is onside. That one's fired off the boards. Here's Bircham. Sending that one right back in. Croft centers that one in front. Redirected right on. I think Bell got a pat on that one. Strong gives it back for Suds, who gives it back for Creelman. In behind his net. Back for Suds. Flips that one up. Glove down by Frazier. He holds the line. Ethan Frazier doesn't have the reinforcements to manufacture a push there as McKay battles along the board here as Bircham presses him out. Majors skating that one up over the line. Here comes Cameron. Bircham. Croft will play that one back. Cameron. They retain possession as that one's going to be passed up here for Eisner. Suds takes it in behind the net. Gives it back for Creelman. He's going to skate that one in. He throws that one up and finds the outlet in Haverstock. Throws it up. Bootlier gives it off for Bottomley. Here's Williams. Works in, takes a shot. Shearer sends that one out on the far side. Bootlier sends that one down low. Here's Shearer in behind the net, looking to throw that one up top. Taken away. That one's going to be collected. Back the other way now. But the Macs retain possession as Bootlier gives that one off. Centers it here. Bottomley misses the mark on that one as Frazier fires that one off the glass all the way down. Here's Breen. Liver drops that one off. Gives it up for Bootlier. Hunter Green plays it ahead. Here's Nate Kidd. Nate Kidd's trying to sift that one through the 5-hole, but that one goes out the far side as Pugsley plays that one ahead here for Kidd. That one will be played right back. Picked up now. Pugsley takes it in over the line, cuts wide. Pugsley into the middle, walks in, shoots, and a great save. A rebound in front, and that one's stopped by Chandler Bell. A great save as he sprawls across, maintaining that lead for the Macs. And what a great save. Chandler Bell got a perfect read on that one. And that close to playing in a tie game. Maintains it. Cameron takes a shot as Bell tracks that one through the traffic and will glove it down and make the stop. But Chandler Bell showing off his athleticism right there. That one's up top for Cameron. Shot from the point. Bell with another save, and he'll cover that one up once again. And that faceoff will come out to his left again. Up top, here's Cameron. Fires that one off the boards. Here's Sim. Drops it out in front. A rebound is loose there, and that one's going to be taken away. Here's Lovett. Works it up. Swain takes a shot there. Kicked away, and that one spits down into the corner. Sullivan with a shot. That one steered aside. Back up top for Sullivan. Sullivan sifts one through. That's a blocker save as Bell punches it aside. I'm not sure he saw that one. Burcham takes a shot there from the point. Sniffing around the net here, a backhand right on. Couldn't get the shot off there, a backhand up the wall. Burcham sifts one through. That one just misses. Sullivan shot from the half wall there. Down low looking to center it. That one comes free and Sullivan gloves it down and he gets that one up and out. Back the other way, Max looking for the counter punch. Here's Fleming. Played that one ahead for Lovett. Now Tyler Sullivan takes it away. Back the other way now. Here's Sim. Drops it back. Burcham cuts to the outside. Sullivan misses that one there, and that one's going to come right back. Here's Burcham. Gives it up for Creelman. That one's going to come right back. Trying to knock him off the puck. That's Williams. Lawrence Williams taken down. Penalty on the way to the Macs. And it'll be another power play opportunity here for the Majors as they look to draw even once again. So another Thompson's moving in storage penalty kill as Gavin Sudds gets the gate here for a trip. 11:13 to go here in period number 2. And another opportunity. 1 for 2 on the power play here tonight. And another big opportunity to pull even. So their third power play opportunity, whiffed on the double minor in the first. Capitalized here in the second. Now they're looking to keep that success going here as Croft. Back up for McKenzie. Backhands it across for Frazier. Ethan Frazier with a shot. That one flutters down into the corner. Up top, Burcham with the shot. He scores! Nicholas Burcham with a cannon. And we're tied at 3. Always watch the man up top. Nicholas Burcham with a bomb. Blows it right past the glove side of Chandler Bell. And Burcham answers the bell. Tied back at 3. So 2 for 3 on the power play tonight, and they find a way to crack the league's best penalty kill. Here's Sullivan. Fires that one around. Now the Majors with all sorts of momentum. Back up top. Here's Cameron with a shot there. That one's blocked. A rebound in front comes loose. Taken down and out of the play. Here's Eisner. Swings that one up. Haverstock tries to poke that one free. That one's going to come right back the other way now. Fires that one up off the boards. That one's all the way down. A foot race for it, but that one will be blown down for icing, and it'll be another offensive zone draw for the Majors. And that has been the story of the period. They've really applied some of that downward pressure that's really been effective against this Max team. Not too many teams in this league will apply that kind of forecheck. Max and Majors, both one of them. Plays that one across here for Sullivan. Tyler Sullivan plays it up, met with some resistance there. That one's played into the middle. McIntosh taken away. Works it into the middle. That one's fired up off the boards, and that one comes all the way down. Burcham for Williams. Plays it ahead now. Here's Sim. Comes right back. Flips that one up off the boards. Trewin gives it back for Williams. Tried to get that one up for McIntosh. That one comes back the other way. Skates that one up over the line. Dashing through. Cuts out wide. On the doorstep there is Lovett. Sim gives that one back here. Played ahead by Williams. Stolen away now. Fleming trying to get the inside track there. Not going to gain any traction as that one's going to be picked up. McIntosh gives that one for Sim, who plays that one ahead. He had Green with him, but that one gets broken up. Back the other way now. Trying to play it ahead. Majors wanted too many men. As the Max got caught in the middle of a line change. Hunter Green got a stick on that one. That one's going to be sent all the way down. Bell will play it off. Gives it here for Uzo-Chukwu. McKay plays that one up, and Breen will fire that one around. McKenzie tries to send it up the wall. Odell. Sent up, hits the skate of Boutlier. Welsh gets bumped. Tanner plays it across for Cameron. Up for Croft, and that one gets... Looked like that one was going to be waved off there, but that one's going to go for icing. But that will be our mid-period intermission. We'll be right back here in 60 seconds.
My McDonald's Rewards gets you breakfast before work, free fries at lunch, for the friend who said they didn't want any, and whatever a meal is at this hour. Join My McDonald's Rewards to get free McDs.
Remove dirt, grease, and debris with a high-pressure, environmentally friendly wash from The Big Wash. With over 20 years' experience, The Big Wash can tackle any job, from heavy industrial equipment and truck fleets to residential buildings and parking lots. Plus, they do boats, patios, and graffiti removal. Locally owned and operated, fully insured, and working year-round 24/7. The Big Wash, 70 Crane Lake Drive, Bears Lake. Online at thebigwash.ca.
.8:25 to go. Face-off here out to the left of Jared Serhando. 3-3 is the score after Nicholas Burcham netted one on the power play. A bomb from the point as he just lofted that one through, and that beat Chandler Bell high. As Cameron chops at that one, and that one ends up in the netting. Out of play here with 8:20 remaining here. Weeks looking for some redemption after falling to the Max in the finals of the Monctonian. So that one comes free. Trying to center that one. Breen gives it for Uzo-Chukwu, who walks in, steered away there by Serhando. Uzo-Chukwu back for Odell, back up top for Breen. Breen with a shot, redirected in front, is loose. Down on the doorstep, trying to get a shot off there. Boutlier couldn't get a quick shot off, and that one comes right down low. Back for Boutlier, played across for Breen. Sends that one down along the goal line, and that one's going to be taken away now as Jack Cameron will pass that one up, and that one exits the zone, but that one's fired up off the boards. Icing as waves off. Collected now by Halifax. Here comes Welsh. Skates that one up over center, flips that one in. Sullivan drops that one down here for Lawrence Williams. Passes that one ahead. Here's Creelman. Firing that one in. Sullivan gives that one off. In front for Will Shearer. Spins and shoots, and that's a great save by Serhando. Point blank down on the ice. Made the stop as that one comes back out for Creelman. Played ahead, and that one's going to be offside as the stick was just over the line. With 6:51 to go here in period number 2. A thriller here at the Forum Wednesday night. That one comes just outside the line. Here's Swain, gives that one off. Evan Liver looking to punch it through, and he can't get through to the net. Centering pass there to no man's land, just out of the reach of Bottomley. MJ Bottomley wins it back, trying to backhand that one into the slot for Shearer. He's got Liver there, trying to buzzsaw his way through. Comes back the other way. Nate Kidd, he's got it. Kidd trying to burst on through. He had a man trailing behind him there. But Pugsley couldn't get there in time as he comes back, trails, skates over the line for an offside. And the faceoff will be just outside the max zone once again. Just outside the line. Kidd will take that draw here against Cooper Strong. Haverstock and Pugsley getting a little close to the dock, got pushed back, and we are back underway here. Suds up for Creelman. Finds his outlet, and McKay sends that one down. Serhando tries to get that one up for McKay. Plays it off, passed ahead now. Here comes Kidd, dashing up the wing. Nate Kidd takes a shot there, misses high. Back around here for Swain, works it down low for Kidd. He's got Treewin there to battle with, and Treewin sends that one up. That one's up off the board, stays in play. Back the other way now. It's Strong. He has McKay with him. Cooper Strong shoots, sends it wide. Treewin down for Strong. Into the middle, Nicholas McKenzie firing that one off the boards. Treewin gives it off. Sends it down into the corner for McKay. Gives it right back. Picked up now. McKenzie off the boards. Finds Eisner. Eisner gets it right back. Up over center. Now over the blue line. Eisner cuts wide. Trying to center that one. That one comes free and will be collected here by the Max. Sending that one back out. Here's Williams. Williams up for Eisner. Comes away. Here's McKenzie. Works that one through. He's got Sim with him as he dances on in. McKenzie with a shot there, and Bell will reel that one in, cover that one up, and make the stop here as we approach 5 minutes to go here in period number 2. 5:02 remaining here. Back and forth seesaw battle. Maybe in for a photo finish here tonight, as it always is between these two teams, especially in regular season play. There's the Max who took their first meeting of the season. He tried to center that one. That one comes free. Back the other way. Here's Cameron. Off the boards for Sim. Gives that one right back. Skates that one up. Tried to get it over the blue line. Here's Lovett. Gives it right back for Treewin. Logan Treewin gives that off here for Guinness. Guinness fires that one up. That one's going to be chipped ahead now. Treewin rushes back, and he's the first one to it. Plays it ahead. Here's Lovett. Skating back, waiting for the cavalry to join him. Drops it back, and Sim almost found Green on the other side of the cluster. Chips that one up off the glass, down the ice. Foot race for it now, though, is Sim. Applying some pressure on Guinness. He knocks him off the puck, sending that one back in behind. Carter Sullivan trying to be the first one to it, but instead he's got back up there from Treewin. He sends that one up for Sullivan. He got a stick on that one. That one goes down the distance, and that one will have just enough mustard to get down the ice. 4 and icing here with 3:58 remaining. Wednesday night hockey here from the Forum. You're listening to High Button Sports. It's been a tug of war between these two teams. Max with the first two. Majors next two. Then swapping goals. Flips that one up, and that one's almost knocked down. Sullivan collects. And that'll be knocked down with a high stick. Face-off will come back deep here in the Max zone. One's collected back the other way. Here's Welsh. Works that one down. Chips that one up. Here's Fraser. Works that one in over the blue line. Fraser drops it off with a shot there. Stopped by Bell, and that one knuckled on him weird as he tried to kick that one away, but it got settled down rather easy as it just sort of died in front of him right off the pad. And the Max somewhat weathering a storm here ever since that equalizer. Majors with a lot of downhill pressure that the Max themselves are used to applying, but they've had to survive a few shifts here and there. As that one's down. Played ahead. Back here for Welsh. Fires that off the board. Sullivan. Back here is Kidd. Chips that one up. Swain outlets it off. Here come the Majors. It's a 3-on-2. Odd man rush back the other way. He drops it here for Kidd. Cuts wide. Nate Kidd works it down low. Just out of the reach of Williams, and Suds will play that one ahead here for Uzochukwu. Chike Uzochukwu sends that one down here. Tyler Sullivan collects and convenes with Kidd. Passes up now. Here's Sullivan. Works that one in. Tanner gives it. Sullivan takes a shot there. That one will be gloved down and covered on up as Chandler Bell takes the safe way out. And 2:39 to go, all knotted up at 3. Centering that one there is Bell. Punches it aside. Here's Liver. Flips that one up. Bottomley got a stick on that one. That one's going to be sent right back in. Here's Guinness. Guinness will skate that one out of danger himself. Up for Trewin. Fires that one up and around, and Trewin gets that one up into the netting, out of play. So we'll see where they're going to put this face-off. That'll be just outside the line as it goes clean out. So 2:10 remaining here in the frame. Here's Croft. Sends that one up. Hunter Green. Works that one down. Trewin. Gives that back. Welsh will play it up. Cameron with a shot there trying to sift that one through traffic, but it dies pretty quick. Back up for Cameron. Plays that one across. Odell collects, fires that one up off the boards. Sends that one down here for Cameron. 90 seconds remaining here. Throws that one up. Croft settles it. Plays it across now. Works that one up over the blue line. Cuts wide. McKenzie couldn't handle that one into the middle. Back the other way now. Walks in. A backhand stop by Bella. Rebound. And that one's going to be cleaned up by Guinness as the net comes off. And the faceoff will be deep here in the Max zone with 1:11 to go here in period number 2. We're in for a thriller of a finish. And a face-off here out to the left of Bell. Back up top, Burcham with another shot from the point there. That one sent down in the corner. Backhands that one up the wall. They'll come away with it. Passed up. Here's Liver. Chips that one up and down the ice. Less than a minute to go. Shearer plays that one off. Liver has that one taken away. Here's Kidd. Back the other way now. Here come the Majors looking for something before the end of the period. Kidd spinning and gets that one out in front. Couldn't get a stick on that. Sends that one up the wall. Here's Liver. Spinning that one. Fleming gives it off for Shearer. Less than 30 to go now. Shearer sends that one in. He's going to race towards it, try to push through. Defense doesn't let him in. Here's Fleming. Takes a shot there from the outside. Doesn't get through. Back the other way. Maybe one last chance. 10 seconds to go. 2-on-2. Here's Cameron. Plays it across into the middle. Takes a shot there. Stopped by Bell. Cameron with 2 seconds left. Sends that one in front. Net gets knocked off. But time will expire. So end of period number 2. The Majors give one up. But they get it right back on the power play. All knotted up at 3 as we head into period number 3. You're listening to High Button Sports from the Halifax Forum. We'll be right back. 2 down, 1 to go. It's back and forth action here at the Forum. Period number 3 ready to get underway. And both teams find themselves in a position to win. But an airtight contest here. 3-3 is the score. You're listening to High Button Sports here, Wednesday night hockey from the Halifax Forum. And what a game this one has been. That one's going to be sent down the distance. And we'll battle for it here. That one's going to go up out of play. 16 seconds in, so it was the Max who got the ball rolling early. But it's ultimately been Weeks who have had the responses here tonight. The Max have not trailed yet. But the Majors trailed 2-0, 55 seconds in. They found a way to come back, tie it 2-2. Courtesy of a power play goal. Max got it right back, but then another power play marker as they found cracks in the armor of the league's top penalty kill. And that's where we find ourselves right here, right now, in the present as Guinness takes it away, plays it across. Seam pass for Bottomley as he fans on that one. As that one's sent back in behind the net. Trying to pass that one ahead. Here's Sullivan, drops it off. Back the other way now, skates it up. Croft over the line, onside. Croft with a shot there. Gets a rebound there, and that one flips right up into the netting. I'm not sure if that one hit something or if it went clean out. Nonetheless, face-off will be out to the left of Chandler Bell. And a face-off here. And each face-off with that much more importance. Majors looking for their first lead of the game. The Max have won their last 3 meetings, 2 of which in championship scenarios. He walks in, shoots, and Tanner sends that one wide. Of course, Game 5 of the championship series last year. Max won an overtime thriller back in Pictou earlier in the season, and then the winner at the Monctonian. As Nate Kidd takes a fall, and he gets right back up there. So the faceoff will come out to the left, or rather to the right of Bell. Sends that one back around. Creelman. Tries to get that one up. Here's Tanner. Looking to move that one up. McKenzie. Works it back. Creelman up for Lovett. Lovett dashing through. Drops it back for Sullivan. Carter Sullivan with a shot there. Creelman works that one down low. McKenzie trying to give it chase, but it's Fleming who's going to win the race. Sends that one up here for Creelman with a shot, and Serhando might have got a piece of that one as Suds gives it back for Creelman. Sends that one down low, redirected wide. Fleming settles it down, plays it up, tries to find Suds, but that one gets taken away here. Nicholas McKenzie plays it across now, and that one's going to go into the bench. Here with 17:48 to go, so time slowly ticking away. And the Max have been to overtime just the once this season against Weeks and Pictou. But still 17:48 to find a deciding goal. But with the way this one's going, you can't be surprised by any kind of response. As this one's been on the money, a great game for a Wednesday night here in the heart of Halifax. As Guinness plays it off for Treewin. Treewin sends that one down low. That one's going to go down and will go out of play, so a face-off here. With a little bit of pleasantries being exchanged there. Face-off here out to the right of Bell. That's going to be one back and flipped up and knocked down. A nifty little play there by Eli Swain. He had that second goal, that first equalizer. Bertram swings that one around. Guinness Back up top, here's Uzo Chukwu. Plays that one up off the boards. Uzo Chukwu sends that one down. Bertram, proud owner of that third goal, turns that one over. Welsh throws that one on. Serhando punches that one aside, up into the netting, out of play. So he'll take the whistle as that one steered up. Trying to center that one, Shearer just misses that, and that's going to go all the way down. Bell plays it off for Boutlier. Boutlier up for Shearer. Plays it up now, Breen will fire that one in. Linesman knocks that one down as McKenzie collects, and no damage done on that little gaff as that one comes back the other way. Boutlier throws that one up ice, finds Liver on the other side, who outlets that one back up over center, down the distance. McKenzie playing that one off. Taken away, trying to ramp that one up, drops it back, walks in, Bottomley dances through. MJ Bottomley pokes that one free, they score! The Macs have the lead once again. MJ Bottomley puts them back on top. MJ Bottomley dances through, makes no mistake. And with 16 minutes to go, the Macs once again have the lead as they look to extend that winning streak. "16 minutes to go. Works that one down. Here's Williams. Weeks have had a response every step of the way. Do they have one here? As that one's in front, and Haverstock looking for something to give themselves a little bit of insurance as that one's out in front. Strong was on the doorstep, but that one's taken away. Pugsley passes ahead now for Hunter Green. Firing that one around. Picked up now by the Macs. McKay into the middle. Back the other way. Here's Cooper Strong. He's got Sullivan with him. Creelman joining the fray. Cooper Strong battles here. Back up top for Creelman. Across for Suds. Gavin Suds takes a shot off a skate there as that one just misses. Out on the doorstep. Looking at his options. Gavin Suds, he shoots. And that one's blocked and goes up and out of play. With 15:11 to go. Here in period number 3. Max leading the way. Like mentioned before, we could be in for that photo finish. With a face-off here out to the left. Shot right on, steered away by Serhando. Takes a shot there, finds its way through. That one's also steered aside. 15 minutes to go, so 5 gone here in the third. In behind the net, little backhand on the doorstep. Serhando had that one as that one gets flipped up and out. Guinness plays that one across for Treewin. Passed up. Sullivan plays it across. Trying to work it on over the line. Sends that one in. Here's Sullivan. Off the boards now. Cameron fires that one back. Taken away by Guinness, who takes a shot there on the doorstep. Taken away now. Here comes Cameron. Passes that one up. Reinforcements on the way. Takes a shot there. Steered away. I think Bell got a piece of that one as he gets nudged out of his crease all the way down the ice. And they'll have to retrieve it off of that shot on the odd man rush. Here's Sullivan. Back up top for Guinness. Jack Guinness will play that one back. Here's Treewin now. Treewin drops it back for Guinness. Sends that one down the distance. Serhando. They got a stick on that one, so that Max forecheck coming into play, getting sticks in the lanes as that one's going to hit the tape there. Croft just out of his reach. Max take that one over the line as he gets bodied along the boards. Takes a shot there, stopped by Serhando. Here's Williams. Backhands that one in. Trying to send it down. Cohen Tanner has it taken away. Out is Croft there. Tries to go high on Bell. Right under the bar. But Bell stands tall and makes the stop. 13:21 remaining. MJ Bottomley, he's having an excellent season with the Max. Goal number 15 on the season. As he remains one of the main fixtures for this Halifax team, who look to stay undefeated. Swain drops it off. Here's Creelman. Creelman trying to flip that one in. Passes that one up for Croft. Jaden Croft has that one taken back. Odell gloves it down. Passed up here for Cooper Strong. He's going to fire that one around. Serhando up the wall. Battling for it here is Welsh. Dogging Burcham. Coming away with that one is Cameron. Up to the line. That one's up and out. That one escapes, so they'll have to tag up here. Passes that one ahead. He springs Croft. Croft shoots, and that's stopped by Bell. A glorious opportunity, but he couldn't hit the mark. Now the faceoff comes out to the left of Chandler Bell. So you know that push is coming. It's just a matter of when and how much they can lean on that gas pedal. Picked up. Here's Kidd. From the top of the zone, blocked by Liver, who got in the lane. Picks it up. Here's Kidd trying to cut wide. Nate Kidd works it down. Back up Sullivan with a shot and trying to get a redirection. There was Kidd, but that one hit the whole blade, and that one spits out to the side. Bottomley skating that one up. 12 minutes to go. Sends it into the corner. Here's Evan Liver. Works that one down low. Kidd down here for Sullivan. Sullivan passes up for Kidd now. He's been out there a while. Kidd, he's got Pugsley with him. He's going to dash on through. He gets past Treewin. That one's dumped in behind the net. Looking to center it out in front there for Eisner. Back up for McKenzie now. Flipped right on, and that one floats way over the net. I'm not even sure Bell knew where that one went. Burcham tries to give it off for Eisner, and McIntosh will settle it. Plays it back here for McKenzie. Plays that one, and that one's redirected all the way down. Picked up by Will Shearer. Gives it back for Guinish. Jack Guinish in behind his net. Looking to skate that one up instead. He's going to settle it, and he finally breaks free as he draws in McIntosh. Will Shearer now 2-on-1. Plays it across there. Couldn't find Liver as that gets broken up. They wanted a call there on the interference. But they're not going to get it. Max still yet to get a power play. Shoots. Cooper Strong is robbed by Jared Serhando as he keeps this a one-goal game. Heroics at both ends between the pipes. Here's McKay trying to get that one free. That one's going to come right back. Played ahead now. Here's Tanner. Fires it off the boards. Comes right back. Croft works it in over the line. Plays it off. Takes a shot there. Steered away. Croft comes away with it. Cross-ice pass for Cameron. Jack Cameron throws that one across. Tried to find Tanner on the far side. Tanner for Sullivan. Shoots. Blocked. Picked up Haverstock. Will flip that one into the bench. Heads up. as that one goes up and out of play with 10:06 to go. So right before the midway mark of the period. And before we head off for that 60-second break, Weeks looking for a push here. Face-off comes out to the left of Chandler Bell. Fleming picks that one up. Works that one back in. Picked up now, trying to send it up the wall. Here's Fleming. Backhands that one in. Love it. Trying to drop it back. Chips that one in off the boards. Takes it away. Love it. Just out of his reach. That one comes back the other way. Ethan Fraser giving it chase now. Here's Boutlier. Boutlier looking to move it ahead. Back the other way now. A penalty on the way. And the Max will get their first look on the power play, it looks like, as the Majors touched it up. And Fraser's going to head off. So now it's going to be a Fatso peanut butter power play coming up for the Max. We hit our midway mark of the period. And the buzzer goes there. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
My McDonald's Rewards gets you breakfast before work, free fries at lunch, for the friend who said they didn't want any, and whatever a meal is at this hour. Join My McDonald's Rewards to get free McDs.
Remove dirt, grease, and debris with a high-pressure, environmentally friendly wash from The Big Wash. With over 20 years' experience, The Big Wash can tackle any job, from heavy industrial equipment and truck fleets to residential buildings and parking lots. Plus, they do boats, patios, and graffiti removal. Locally owned and operated, fully insured, and working year-round 24/7. The Big Wash, 70 Crane Lake Drive, Bears Lake. Online at thebigwash.ca.
It's a Fatso peanut butter power play fresh out of the break with 9:23 to go. The Max have a chance to get that insurance that they hadn't had since the first period. 55 seconds into the game, they had a 2-0 lead. The Majors stormed back, and they haven't led by two since, and now they have an opportunity to put one on the board. First power play opportunity of the night for the Max. Majors are 2 for 3, and now a chance here for the Max to get that separation. Creelman gives that one off for Guinness. Big penalty kill on the way here for the Majors. Here's Guinness. Works that one in. Across for Creelman. For Guinness. Down low. Tried to find the one-timer on the back doors. That one flips up in the netting, out of play. So Weeks gets a much-needed whistle. And a face-off out to the right of Serhando. Big penalty kill here for Weeks. Guinness plays it across. Guinness gets it back, sends it down low off a skate there, and that one took a carom with a lot of power. Guinness plays it for Creelman. Creelman walks in, he shoots, and that's a glove stop by Serhando as he tracks that one through the traffic. As that would be some much-needed insurance. Digging for it here in the corner. Trying to lodge it free. Good work here by the penalty kill just to eat some time. Halfway done. Bottomly for Creelman, back for Guinness. Top unit still out there. Guinness can't get the shot off there. The second chance it does, and Serhando flashing the leather once again to keep this a one-goal game. And that kind of bounce can decide this one. Majors looking to snap a 3-game losing skid to the max. Of course, only 2 of those coming in league play. The other in tournament. But that one gets sent down the ice, and that's exactly what they needed. 40 seconds left on the kill. Here's Welsh. Plays it back for Trewin. Passes ahead, McKenzie. Throws that one up ice. Here's Trewin. Back for Fleming now, looking to skate up ice. He's being dogged there by Kidd. And Fleming will take it. Plays it across. Up off the boards. They get that one up to center. Sends it down. Serhando. Little backhand. That one gets sent down the distance once again. So Chandler Bell got a stick on that one, and that one's going to come back the other way. Breen bombs that one up the ice. Finds Shearer. Fraser out of the box. Passing that one up over the line, and that one gets broken up. Back the other way, Welsh getting pressed out and separated from the puck. Here's Fraser, up over center, now over the blue line. Ethan Fraser trying to dance through, the leading scorer in the league, looking for a vintage moment right here. Taken down, no call. Picked up. Back up top, Williams, shot from the point. That one, Karams, I think Bell got a toe on that one. That one's back up to the line, held in. Back the other way now. Uzo Chukwu almost had a break there, but a good job, and a stick gets caught in the skate, and the Majors will go right back to the penalty kill after killing one off, so a big one. They escaped, and it's another Fatso peanut butter power play coming up here for the Majors. Stick got caught in the skate of Uzo Chukwu, but Jaden Croft not going to get away with that one. Just unfortunate that his stick got caught in the skate, but it is tripping all the same nonetheless. So another chance here for the Max to gain some little bit of a point of separation. And a face-off here out to the right. Top unit out there. Shearer in to take the draw. That's one back. Here's Guinness. Plays it across for Creelman. Riley Creelman back for Guinness. Shearer takes a shot, hits a stick. Good defensive work there to keep that one away, and it goes up and out of play here with 6:16 to go in period number 3. What a game this one's been. A Wednesday night showdown. The top 2 teams in the league. Lone game on the slate. Doesn't get much better than that. As Creelman plays it across. These teams battling for first place. Max have those 3 games in hand, but the winner of this one will have the most points registered in the standings and will sit alone up top. Max have the inside track. Kidd works it down. McIntosh dogging him. Shearer takes it right back. In behind the net. Looking to skate that one up. Will Shearer up over the blue line. Now over center. Back in. Cuts wide. Creelman works that one down along the boards. Back for Guinness. Guinness across. Liver shoots off the crossbar. Looking for Troyne, but he only came up with iron. And this is still a 1-goal game. Liver shoots. That one's blocked. Might have hit the back of Bottomley. And that one's going to be played ahead now. Back the other way. Liver lifts his stick there. Back the other way. Over the line. Takes a shot. Sends that one wide and around here for Guinness. Jax Guinness now. Across for Trewin. Back for Guinness. Jax Guinness with a shot. Stopped by Serhando as that one pops in the netting out of play. Serhando coming up big here. 5 minutes to go. 35 seconds on that power play. And if they can get through this one, they'll have 425 of even strength to try to tie this one up. So another massive penalty kill for the Majors. And coming into this game, their penalty kill sitting just above the midway mark of the league, sitting 4th. And meanwhile, the max power play sitting 3rd. So 4:54 remaining. Face-off out to the left of Serhando. Williams at the pinnacle of that battle. As that one sent right back around, and Trewin couldn't hold the line, and that one's going to get sent down the distance. So that one's picked up here. Max looking to send it up. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Here's Welsh. Works it down low. Fresh off the penalty kill, so Max 0 for 2 on the Fatso Peanut Butter power play here tonight as Trewin plays that one ahead. Here's Fraser, plays it across. Here they come, over the line. Dashing through is Tanner. Tanner in front. That one popped free, back the other way now, approaching 4 minutes to go. Fleming works it on through, game opening up into the middle here for Sullivan. Poked free, back the other way now, flips it on a dime. Here they come, drops it back for Fraser. Here's Ethan Fraser, he shoots, and that one stopped by Bell. A glove save as he gloves that one down and makes the stop with 3:50 to go. Ethan Fraser, dangerous from distance and quite frankly, dangerous from anywhere on the ice. Leading scorer in the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League, followed by Ewan Sim with 34 points, Fraser with 37. That one's won back by the Max. Breen plays it ahead here for Burcham. Burcham fires it off the boards. That one comes right back, collected now by Strong. Trying to flip that one. Here's Cameron, plays it ahead, plays onside, walks in, takes a shot, and that one gets sent wide. Down for Creelman now, behind the net, fires it off the boards for Strong, takes a bounce, and the Majors almost win that one right back. Collected now, held in at the line, and that one's going to come right back out. Burcham. Plays it ahead now, Pugsley. Works that one right back in. There's Creelman, swings that one around, up the boards, and all the way out. We're inside 3 minutes to go. We'll watch the Majors net for Serhando coming out. We'll see how soon they want to make that move. But we still have some levers to pull here. As that one's bombed up the ice, he finds McKay. McKay walks in, shoots, sending that one wide, and that one's going to ring all the way back around as Guinness will fire that one right back in. McKay will have to tag up. Lawrence Williams back to get it now. 2.5 to go. In behind the net. McKenzie got a stick on that one, but Guinness will fire that one. McKay got a stick on that one, but that one's going to be offside. So that one comes all the way back down, and we'll see just how far. If that one's going to be just outside the line or if it's coming all the way back into the zone. Looks like that'll be just outside the line, and we'll see when the Majors want to pull that lever for that timeout. And they won't use it just yet. Plays that across. Here's Trewin. Logan Trewin fires that one in. Sullivan takes him out hard along the boards. No call on the play. They wanted one there, but that one comes back the other way now. Fraser, he's got Croft with him. Jaden Croft drops it back for Sim. Here's Ewan Sim trying to dash through, and that one comes back to the point. Burcham with a shot there. Hits Fraser on the way through. Uzo Chukwu collects, and Serhando can't leave the net. Passed ahead for Sullivan. It's a 2-on-1. He's got Uzo Chukwu across, and he can't get a stick on that one. And that one's broken up now in the corner. Back up, and that one comes all the way down. A foot race for it, and we'll see if they're going to yank Serhando and bank on the forecheck. Here's Creelman. Takes it down low in behind the net. Fires that one up off the boards. He finds Fleming. Back the other way now. Williams with 90 seconds to go. Here's Lawrence Williams in for a photo finish here at the Forum. Passes that one up. Drops it back. Croft can't get it in. It hits the skate of Uzo Chukwu. And that one's going to be offside, and you can bet they're going to use that timeout here to try to get Serhando out of the net and get that extra attacker. Full props to the Max here as they were able to get that one down low, apply the forecheck. Looks like they're signaling to Serhando, but I don't think they're going to use their timeout here, as that one's won back. Here's Williams. Looking up ice. Finds his man back the other way now. Kidd, it's a 2-on-1. He's got Pugsley. Kidd shoots. That one stopped by Bell. Serhando to the bench. It's 6-on-5. That one's flipped up and out. But that one will be settled down as Williams plays it for Fraser. Ethan Fraser works that one down low. Picked up. Jack Cameron drops it back. Shoots. Stopped by Bell. And that one gets cleaned up with 53 seconds to go. Bell has it. And a skirmish ensues after the whistle. But the Max lead 4-3 with 53 seconds to go. A 19-game winning streak on the line. And you knew that push was coming. 6 skaters out there. A fortuitous bounce could flip the game on its head. And now a timeout called here by the Majors. You're listening to High Button Sports here. Wednesday night hockey, lone game on the slate. It was the Max who struck first. 2 goals in 55 seconds, courtesy of Jack Skinnish, 17 seconds in, River Welch, 55 seconds in. But the Majors do what they do best, and they just slowly chipped away on the forecheck, chipped away at the lead. A nice goal pulled them back within 2-1. They tied the game on the power play, courtesy of Eli Swain, and then after giving up the go-ahead goal once again, they found a way back into it with a power play cannon from Nicholas Bertram. And at the 4-minute mark, MJ Bottomley recovered that lead. And that's where we stand right now. 53 seconds left. Can the Max hang on for number 19? Or will the Majors force overtime here at the Forum? We're in for an exciting finish here as that one's won back. And that one exits the zone. So a lucky bounce there as that one comes all the way down. Majors looking to move that one up ice. Cameron plays that one up. He blows a tire. Liver wins it. Plays it across. Croft now. Less than 40 seconds to go. Skates that one up. Plays it ahead. Works it in over the line. Jaden Croft gives it for Fraser. Fraser shoots. Sends that one wide. Cameron can't get to it in time, and that one comes back for Williams. 25 seconds to go now. Lawrence Williams passes that one up for Kidd. He got a stick on that one. Suds throws that one up ice. Here's Williams. He gets pressed out there. That kills off some time. 10 seconds to go. Battling for it. Hero on the boards. 10 seconds left. And the Weeks will win it back. Looking for one last gasp here. 5 seconds left. 3 seconds. 2. They won't have a chance here. And the Halifax Max, hang on. Win number 19 in a row here at the Halifax Forum. A 4-3 win over the Weeks Majors. A classic matchup here. A late go-ahead goal with 16 minutes to go. And the Max maintain their status as the top dogs in the High Button Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League with a win here tonight. A thriller. You don't get this every Wednesday. Lone game on the slate, but it's been an absolute thriller here from the Forum. Max take it 4-3. You've been listening to High Button Sports here from the Forum. I'm Sean Crocker with the call here tonight. 4-3 is the final. We've got all the action for you in the U18 League here, top to bottom. Stick with us the rest of the way up until the holidays. Max get an early Christmas gift with a win here tonight. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.